Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Iris and I am here to do your July 2019 spiritual guidance readings. So Aquarius, I do not know what is going on with you this month because this is my third attempt to do your reading for July, and for whatever reason things are just not flowing. So I'm wondering, is there something in your life that is not flowing either? Let's see what comes out for you. So first out, you have the High Priestess, then you have the Chariot. So two really significant cards for you. They're considered major arcana cards, and they signify, you know, specific things that are going on in your life right now. So the High Priestess and the Chariot. If you are new to my channel, I want you to know that I read my cards intuitively as opposed to reading traditional tarot. I take the pictures and the imagery and I form a message and a story that is designed to give you guidance and help you on your highest path for your highest good. So let's see. Okay. Let's see what else comes out for you here, Aquarius. So the next card that came out was the Princess of Spring, which is about chasing dreams. Then you've got the Ace of Winter, which speaks about challenges. I'll show you each one of the cards as I read through them after they've all come out. So let's see. There we go. There's two more. There's three more actually. Okay, so we've got the Four of Summer, the Ten of Spring, the Queen of Summer, and let's see, two more cards. So I get the feeling, Aquarius, that you've done a lot of work on your intuition and following your inner guidance, taking steps that you know that are right for you, that have moved you forward in your life. And for some of you, I really feel that this is career. And we've got the Five of Spring. I really think that for some of you, like I said, that this is career, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, one lap, there it is, and renewal. Okay. This is, I really feel it's a life purpose reading for you. So let's just put this whole story together for you. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess has done some work on herself. She is now in a place where she has the knowledge, she has insight, she has wisdom, she trusts herself, she trusts her intuition. And because of that, and some of the choices and decisions she's made, her Chariot has started to move forward in the direction of what it is that she's wanting to create. And you can see that there are already blossoms around this fairy here. Things are moving, she's swinging, there's wind, there's movement in this card, and there's also growth. So that is very good. That's something that has already happened. And this card is really funny. Sometimes when I get the Chariot card, and this is a movement card for me, sometimes when I get this Chariot card for some signs, these fireflies, I get the feeling like they are working really, really hard to move that Chariot forward. But this fairy in the back seat here, who's driving these fireflies, they are dragonflies, she's actually holding them back. But for your reading, I'm not getting that. I really feel that because you know, you really are trusting your intuition and your own inner wisdom and own inner knowledge and insight, that there's actual forward movement in this, and you have already started seeing some of that success. However, and having said that, it doesn't mean that you don't come across challenges along the way. There's always challenges and obstacles. And so right next to this card here, this Four of Summer, there's this little cherub down here who is begging for this gal's attention, but she's busy looking over there. She's looking over there and she's wondering, you know, she's perhaps feeling a little bit of discontentment in her life and not paying attention to the small things that are not only asking for her attention or to be seen, but also the appreciation of where you are and the appreciation for the journey. And I think that that is probably some of the challenge here. Sometimes we set our sights on something and we're not getting there fast enough, or we get comfortable in a place and then we're ready for that forward movement. We get a little bit of success and then it scares us, right? And so this little cherub here might very well be your own inner child that, you know, is wanting to be seen, like that fear that you have on the inside of moving forward on your journey to success or creating what you want. And I feel like you've done a really awesome job of, you know, doing what you felt was right for you to give you that forward movement. But I feel you're in that state right now where you might be bumping up to your own resistance, actually, is what I'm feeling out of this. But you know, sometimes we can't be overwhelmed by our thoughts that sometimes hold us back, and sometimes we don't have all of the information. We don't know everything that we need to know. So this card here is saying, you know, it's okay to ask for help. You know, there's this little, and you can even ask for help from your spirit guides, but or from a friend or from a colleague or from a supervisor, whoever it has to be. And it's okay to be vulnerable and say, like, you know, I'm really struggling with this. Can you help me out here? You know, if that's appropriate for you. So the Queen of Summer is encouraging us to, again, to listen to our intuition, right? Just listen to our intuition. You have this ability, you have this insight, you have this knowledge, you've done this before. It's what got this whole thing in motion. And now your guidance is the encouragement to, yeah, go ahead, keep doing that, keep trusting yourself, keep asking for guidance, keep talking to people, keep communicating, keep having conversations. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in your own trappings of doubting yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't doubt yourself. This is my conflict card, and it kind of makes it makes me laugh, but it's the conflict card, and I feel that this might not be external conflict. I think this might be internal conflict for you, but it also might be external conflict with coworkers or with family, I'm feeling. And I think that they're right at the center of your reading again is this Four of Summer, and I think that this is something that's probably come up for you before, where you bump up against the same type of conflict, because this Five of Spring has come up right underneath this Four of Summer. So I think that I get the feeling you've experienced this before. And the reason for that is because the renewal card is right next to it. And renewal is all about looking at your life and looking at the past. I mean, we don't, it's good to review the past to see how far we've come, and to have a look at, okay, who was I then compared to who I am now? Look how far I've come in terms of the acknowledgement and the appreciation for how far you've come, because sometimes we don't even realize how far we come. And so for this inner conflict and any obstacles that we might encounter, it's good to have a look and go, okay, like, I'm not even the same person that I was. I don't like the same things. I don't dress the same. But somehow, am I carrying a belief about myself from the past that doesn't need to be there, right? So in reflecting on the past, it's a good idea to do that every once in a while. We never want to set up shop in the past, because the past is the past and we're living in the current moment. But it's about coming into alignment with who you are now. So have a look to see, what about me. And again, I feel that it's an internal thing, more than it is external circumstances that are causing some challenges and conflict for you. But you have a bright future ahead of you, and the only thing that stops us from that bright future is by hanging on to beliefs about ourselves that are stopping us from moving forward. What else am I seeing in this? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna do one more card for Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti. This is a brand new deck that I started working with, and it's kind of old Victorian steampunk era, and it's got beautiful images, beautiful messages that I pick up on it. I'm not an old Victorian steampunk kind of girl, but these cards are just absolutely amazing, and a picture has 1,000 words in it. So let's see what message of guidance it has for you. And again, oops, there it is, right there. Okay, so your card, this is awesome. This is the number 5 card, and have a look at that. This says to me, this speaks of new adventures, new manifestations, the winds in your sail, and just allowing that wind just to carry you along. What is that? Yeah, look at, right? Like the light at the front of this ship is shining a light in the right direction. Like I said before, you've already had the High Priestess. This is your wisdom and insight. When you follow your own intuition and your own inner guidance system, you'll always bump up against new obstacles and new challenges. But don't get stuck in those obstacles or challenges. Keep on trusting yourself. Ask for help when you need help. Get the support you need. Do the inner work and the inner reflections to see, okay, what doesn't work for me anymore? What am I still believing that just doesn't fit for who I've grown? Because you've grown quite a bit, I can see in these cards, and you're creating something new in your life. And every time we step outside of our comfort zone and start to create something new for ourselves, we are going to be met with our own resistance, right? And that's why I said I think that this is your own resistance, and you kind of got that internal conflict with yourself, right? But this card here is saying, you know what, just allow yourself to go with the flow, whatever it is, whatever path you're on. Just know that this is a new path for you. It might be brand new to you, and it might be, a little bit daunting. You've had a little bit of success already, and you know, you're bumping up against your own success, and that might be worrying you in some way. But this guidance is saying, you know what, just allow yourself to be free and just keep on going, and the way is going to be lit for you. What you need is going to show up for you at the exact right time. Just go with where you are right now and just keep moving forward, because there's, you know, there's a lot of success in this card for you, a lot of growth and a lot of success. So that might explain why I was having a hard time with that whole flow and getting your reading and your cards flowing. So it would make perfect sense. So just keep going with that flow, Aquarius. You are on the right track. Trust yourself. Keep doing that inner work as you have been doing, and just keep moving forward. What you need is going to show up for you, and the path is going to be lit for you. So have an amazing July, Aquarius. Leave a comment below. Let me know what's going on in your life and what you're working on, and what challenges that you're bumping up against, because there's only good things coming up for you. And if you have liked this video, go ahead and like it and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I will leave all of that, the details and information below this video. Have an awesome month. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.